Hi and Assalamualaikum. We are from Group SIT. We'll be presenting about the impact of social media marketing on customer purchase intention. Our content including introduction, literature review, research design and method, and implication and contribution to knowledge. Our group members consist of 4, Iqmal Hakimi, Putri Nur Aliana, Nurul Azira, and Kamil Hakimi.
Social media has significantly transformed the way consumers interact with brands and make purchase decisions. With the widespread user platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X, social media was evolved from the communication tools into a powerful marketing channel. This platform allowed brands to communicate directly with consumers while exposing users to both company-generated and user-generated content. Previous studies highlight 4 key factors that influence purchase intention in social media marketing. The first one is content quality, play an important role in attract attention and deliver valued information. Second is electronic word of mouth or EWOM, help reduce uncertainty by allowing consumer to rely on review and share experience. The third one is brand image shape, how consumer perceive a brand credibility, while brand trust increase confidence and reduce perceived risk. Together, this factor explain how social media marketing influence customer intention to purchases. Okay, next we go for the research questions. In light of the research guide point out, the present study will tackle the following questions. The first one is, to what extent does the quality of social media content determine the customer purchase intentions? So number 2 is, what is the role of EWOM in influencing the customer purchase intention in social media context? Question number 3 is, how do brand personality and brand reliability interact with customer purchase intention in social media marketing? And the last question is, what is the effect of social media influencer trustworthiness on customer purchases intentions? This study has both theoretical and practical significance as it contributes to a deeper understanding of social media marketing and consumer behavior. From a theoretical perspective, the study enriched existing literature by integrating content quality, electronic word of mouth, brand image and trust, and influencer credibility into a single conception framework. By examining these factors together, the research provides a more comprehensive explanation of how social media marketing influences consumer purchases intention. From a practical perspective, the finding offer valuable insight for marketer, brand manager, and digital strategies. Understand which factor most strongly influence purchase intention allow organization to allocate resources more effectively, improve content strategy, manage online review, and select suitable influencer. In addition, the study benefit policymaker and platform developer by highlighting the role of social media in shape consumer trust. Overall, this research support the development of more effective, ethical, and consumer-oriented social media marketing strategies.
First factor is content quality. Content quality is an important factor in social media marketing because it influences how consumers perceive a brand. High-quality content that is informative, engaging, and visually attractive helps capture attention and increase interest in a product. According to Douglas and Barakat 2020, good content builds brand awareness and encourages purchase intention. Trujillo et al. 2025 also found that attractive and informative content can directly influence consumers' buying decisions. However, studies by Zeno and Latif 2025 and Arislam 2025 suggest that content quality may also work indirectly by creating emotional engagement and increasing perceived informativeness. In addition, Sung et al. 2025 stated that high-quality content improves consumer satisfaction, which further supports purchase intention. The second factor is electronic word of mouth or EWOM. Electronic word of mouth or even refers to online reviews, comments, and recommendations shared by consumers on social media. E-worm is important because consumers tend to trust other users more than advertisements. Wu 2014 found that trustworthy e-worm has a strong influence on purchasing decisions. Similarly, Tang and Guo 2015 identified e-worm as a key source of information that affects consumer behavior. Studies by Kodesha and Kumar 2017 and Erkan and Evans 2016 showed that credible e-worm increases consumers' trust in a brand, which leads to higher purchase intention. Verma and Yadav 2022 further highlighted that e-worm is an essential element of modern digital marketing strategies. Next factor is brand image and brand trust. Brand image and brand trust play a significant role in influencing purchase intention. A positive brand image helps attract consumers, while brand trust builds confidence in the brand. According to Skivisky and Dabrowski 2016, effective social media communication can strengthen brand image and brand equity. Lavache et al. 2015 found that interaction within online brand communities help develop trust between consumers and brands. Salam 2016 showed that brand image has a direct effect on purchase intention, while Shimomona 2016 and Pang et al. 2020 explained that brand trust often acts as a mediator that strengthens the relationship between brand communication and purchase intention. Overall, trust is essential in turning consumer interest into buying intention. The last factor is social media influencer credibility. Influencer's credibility refers to how trustworthy and authentic an influencer is perceived by consumers. Credible influencers can strongly influence purchase intention because consumers believe their recommendations. Low and Young 2019 found that consumers trust branded content more when it is shared by credible influencers. Studies by Ahmed and Han 2020 and Alkan and Ulas 2023 also showed a direct relationship between influencer credibility and purchase intention. In addition, Liu and Zhang 2024 explained that influencers help build brand credibility, not only promote products. Han and Asim 2025 further supported that influencer credibility increases the effectiveness of influencer marketing depending on consumer trust and brand influencer fit.
Although many studies agree that these four factors influence purchase intention, there is no clear agreement on which factor is the most dominant. Some researchers argue that content quality alone is sufficient, while others believe that emotional engagement, e-worm, and trust are necessary to strengthen purchase intention. There is also ongoing debate regarding influencer credibility as consumers are becoming more skeptical toward paid promotions. Most previous studies examine these factors individually rather than together. Therefore, this study aims to fill the gap by examining how content quality, e-worm, brand image and trust, and influencer credibility interact to influence customer purchase intention.
On this slide, I will explain the research design and methods of this study. A research design refers to the overall plan that guide how the data is collected, measured, and analyzed in order to answer the research question. The study used a quantitative research approach together with a case study design. The quantitative approach allows us to analyze the relationship between a variable using a numerical data, while the case study design enables a deep focus on a specific brand. There are four main independent variables examined in the study, which is a social media influencer credibility, electronic word of mouth, brand image, and content quality. Content quality is referred to how interesting, appealing, and relevant to the social media content is to user. The data collection is what is the data collection overall? Using a survey questionnaire administered to respondents who are aware of the brand's social media presence. The collected data is then analyzed using a descriptive analysis and regression analysis, determine the relationship between this factor and consumer purchase intention. So the second slide explains the population, sample technique and research instrument used in the study. The population includes all the social media content and consumer engagement related to the selected case study brand, such as posts, comment, review and influencer content that indicate consumer interest and purchase intention. The sample technique used is purposive sampling, which is a type of non-probability sampling. This method is chosen because only specific and relevant data that align with the research objective are selected. This allows for more focused and in-depth analysis, which is suitable for a case study. For instrumentation, the study used a document and content analysis checklist developed based on the research framework and previous study. The checklist is evaluate elements such as content relevance, engagement level, sentiment of comment, frequency of recommendation, brand image, as well as influencer credibility. This instrument use systematic and consistent analysis to collect the data. That's all for me.
Implication and contribution knowledge. Factor 1. Content quality. From a practical perspective, the findings show that content quality play a crucial role in influencing customer purchase intention. When companies provide content that is clear, relevant and informative, consumers are more likely to engage with the brand, feel satisfied and develop trust. This suggests that marketers should prioritize creating valuable content that educates or helps consumers rather than focusing solely on posting frequently. High-quality content also supports long-term brand loyalty, as consumers are more likely to return to brands they trust and understand. Theoretically, this study reinforces existing marketing theories that link content quality to consumer attitude and behavioral intentions. It demonstrates that content quality not only has a direct effect on purchase intention, but also an indirect effect through increased awareness and satisfaction. This contributes to digital marketing literature by emphasizing content quality as a core construct that influences consumer decision-making in social media environments. Factor 2. Electronic word of mouth, EWOM. In practical terms, the study highlights the importance of managing electronic word of mouth effectively. Genuine and credible online reviews increase a company's credibility and help consumers feel more confident when making purchase decisions. Instead of encouraging customers to leave as many reviews as possible, companies should focus on fostering honest, high-quality feedback and responding appropriately to customer opinions. Effective EWOM management can strengthen customer trust and improve overall brand perception. Theoretically, standpoint, the finding expand the understanding of EWOM by identifying its key components such as credibility, quality, balance, and trust. The study also highlights the role of mediating and moderating factors, including social influence and psychological distance, in shaping how consumers interpret online reviews. This adds depth to existing consumer behavior and communication theories related to online information processing. Factor 3. Brand image. Practically implication. The results show that a strong brand image significantly influences purchase intention by increasing perceived quality, credibility, and emotional connection. Brands should actively manage their image on social media by maintaining consistent messaging, being transparent in communication, and engaging regularly with their audience. A positive brand image helps strengthen consumer trust and loyalty, which ultimately lead to higher purchase intention. Theoretically, this study contributes to branding literature by showing that brand image is not just a standalone factor but works alongside other concepts such as trust and brand communication. The findings support the idea that brand image play a central role in consumer decision-making and can be integrated into broader consumer behavior models. Additionally, the study provides insight into how brand image influence online purchasing decisions in multicultural contexts. Factor 4. Social media influencer. From a practical perspective, the findings indicate that credible social media influencers positively impact consumer trust and purchase intention. Influencers who are perceived as trustworthy, authentic, and knowledgeable are more effective than those with larger follower counts but low credibility. Therefore, marketers should focus on selecting influencers who align with the brand values and allow them creative freedom to produce authentic content that resonate with their audience. Theoretically, the study support and extend influencer marketing theories by confirming that influencer credibility is a key determinant of consumer trust and behavioral intention. It strengthens the link between influencer characteristics and consumer decision making, contributing to the growing body of research on social media influence and digital persuasion.
That's all from us. Thank you for your attention.